Hello, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Welcome to our continued coverage of the Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link multi-category tournament grand finals. It's Eunos versus Lite. And here to tell you all about it are your commentators, Justin Man 114 and MWDA Shadow. Folks, how are you?
Good.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
For a good race here, hopefully with even leveling coming out of the palace, as we always hope for.
Yep. The RNG will be nice to both players, or equally mean to both of them.
So this is the all-important Game 3 in a best-of-5. We're tied 1-1. Winner of this is going to have a huge advantage. Two potential games remaining, needing just one win, of course. So, and yeah, we got all keys. So, the longest category possible. Well, unless you want to take meme categories into account.
Yeah, and after this will be the shortest that they're going to play among the five.
Yeah, what do we got? Any percent? No scroll walk, right? Or
it's no healer glitch.
No healer glitch. Right.
So, depending on what strats they want to use, I think potentially that's low 20s.
Yeah, it'll still be pretty glitched. Just no healer glitch. All right, here we go. We got our magic cave key bags, hopefully, or more importantly, our double bubble skip. I think both runners would take that over a bag if they could only choose one thing. Okay, good caves.
Yeah. No bags.
I think they're both still on the good RNG. Not sure though. I did see what maybe looked like a stutter by Eunos, so we'll have to see. Basically, here we're trying to set up RNG to get a skip that is tough to get without kind of knowing what's coming. So there's usually a certain group of frames that you're in when you get here, and you rely on these patterns that you see on the overworld here. Kind of know which one you're on, and then react accordingly.
And they got different patterns that both got the skip on the way.
Yeah, and we'll see if this is where we'll know. Fall to the heart, jump to the heart.
Neither kill the Gria.
Okay, and no stabbing. Light is on pat. Okay, we're gonna get an attempt from both. Nice.
Light did not get it. It looks like Light was set up for it. Couldn't tell if they pressed up in time, but I think
I looked over at Eunos and I just missed Light missing it, so it must have been close.
It was there, but
yeah, I saw they both had it set up and I was trying to watch them both. But yeah, so Eunos is going to go in there with a little bit of a lead now. Maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And runners are going to be looking for 2 P bags if they want attack 4 coming out of here. Any 2 P bags will do. Generally, it's going to be 200 bags, but actually, you know what? I take that back. I think Light is possibly going to just attack 3 on purpose here. So yeah, Light's just going to skip as many enemies as possible. Except for that bot. They wanted that XP.
That's not surprising. I think they did that earlier in the tournament as well.
Yeah, it kind of just makes P1 a little quicker and removes the RNG. You're just not worrying about a bag, you're not worrying about anything except getting through there, really. Eunos is doing the more traditional Just killing everything, and we're gonna hope for some bags. And even getting one of the 200 bags is can be beneficial for getting a little extra XP.
Yeah.
After the palace.
I think part of what Lite will do, right, is killing exactly 5 big enemies to set up a drop.
Yeah, I think that's correct. It might even be less than that, I'm not sure. I think the minimum you can do in here without losing too much time or something is maybe 3? I can't remember. I could be wrong on that.
Like, Eunos didn't get the jump over the Chewy. Lite actually skipped the Chewy. Managed to get the key and
a couple of stabs. Probably a few more stabs than they wanted there. It looked like, since they missed the key initially, but there's like 3 stabs and then just in and out. And you can see Lite's actually caught up quite a bit from the enemy skipping. There's other factors that will obviously like change, you know. Eunos is going to maybe have a level before Lite will, so that might increase the lead back a little bit later. So it's kind of pointless to see until we get to like Jump Town when everyone's back to being even. Bot kills for Eunos, no 50 bag. So he'll need the 2 200s.
Attack level for Eunos.
Yeah, Lite just goes right under the Doom Rattler there.
Eunos needs 2 bags anyway, so just takes attack 2. Or life 2, rather.
Yeah, and taking that there just is another tactic that'll help, you know. It's less XP you need after the palace to get to the next attack level, so it's all the XP you can get. Saw Lite lose the beam there on a bot. Alright, here's a bag chance for Eunos.
It's 1. So Eunos will probably not be doing the Chewy skip coming up, but still might.
No, we'll see him kill, and now at least, and with those bot kills, he's got the perfect XP, so even if he doesn't get this bag, he still will get the level up after the horsehead kill, which means you can get 100 free XP from the gem. So it's like a little bit of the way to the next attack level once you leave the palace. Which can help if you get all jars. Nice, gets the bag.
Almost misleveled, but realized.
Right, so we will have an uneven level race, which is not what we wanted, unfortunately. But interestingly, we'll get to see, since Lite kind of did it on purpose, you know, we'll see how that shakes out. Lite's going to have a little bit of extra, you know, of a lead here because of all the enemies that were skipped. A little bit cleaner combat there too on Horsehead. Eunos had a little bit of trouble there. And we'll see what exit time looks like. It was like 7:22 there on the exit. So like 8 seconds there.
Yeah, nothing huge, and Lite's so good at the combat that Attack 3 isn't going to look that much different than Attack 4. It's going to be a lot of extra hits on enemies, but...
Yeah, the extra hits are generally not the problem. It's sometimes the extra time it takes to kill a certain enemy might get you hit, which you don't want to see. Like a Guria, for example, is usually the culprit, right? Or maybe a red Dyra.
Yeah, you get down to the last hit, and then all of a sudden you take a boomerang to the ankle.
Yeah.
Or an axe to the face. And if you just had a higher attack level, then they never would have thrown that boomerang or axe. Lite going in to get the jump spell now. Eunos was just under a screen away. So one screen can usually be measured as about 12 seconds. If you don't have to do anything on that screen except walk across it.
Tobias asking what's included for 100%. Pretty much everything except for the 1-up dolls, I believe, is kind of the only... So basically we're getting all the keys, all the items, both of the sword techniques, all of the spells, and we're killing all the bosses, which didn't used to be an important thing to say, but now there's a way to actually skip bosses by just putting the gem into the same palace multiple times, so we don't allow that in this category.
Yeah, I think 100%. New Game Plus 100% no major glitches is pretty much the only category that's categorized as a 100% category that actually allows that. I don't know, maybe 100%. Like, there's the category that's just 100% that allows glitches. I don't think I've ever actually.
I mean, yeah, there's probably categories that allow it, but it's whether or not maybe it's faster or not, I guess. I'm not sure. We're gonna have clean for both here. Oh, Lite just got in there before the Bagoo skip. That was like a frame.
Yeah,
I was gonna have to wait. There we go, nice.
Was not sure whether they got it or not until we actually saw the screen transition.
I thought it was bad. I thought it was going to be Bagoo skip all day. That was so close. Nice tank. Appreciate that one. Oh, another one. Oh, Eunos is going to do the same tank. Look at this. I told them to get tanks in race chat, so they're... You don't tell people good luck in this game, you tell them to get tanks. This is a best 3 of 5. And we are 1-1.
As Eon said in chat that glitch 100% can do anything, so I'm guessing that includes gem edging.
Alright, we got our life spell, which will likely get used a few times coming up in Death Mountain. We'll probably see Eunos use it right here in town before leaving, since no beams are remaining here. I think Lite will just... Oh no, Lite's gonna take it too. Oh yeah, because Lite's probably not taking... Yeah, Lite's not taking a magic level here. Don't remember if Eunos likes to take Magic 2 in DM or not. Some players leveling up here when you have attack 4 is kind of at your own discretion. You can stay at 4-1-2, you can take Magic 2 and Life 3 if you want, or any combination. You don't want to go past that really though, until we get some more attack levels. Nice. Good.
Oh, one of those
moblins.
bots.
Yeah, I saw that bot on Eunos' side. And he gets poked by the moblin. Those moblin spears are just brutal.
Okay, so Eon said that before we knew about gem edging, 100% glitch skip T-Bird, so it doesn't make sense to require all boss fights.
Makes sense. Okay, Eunos got hit there, but not too bad. Got hit forward, one hit. Not a big loss at all. That room's tough at the beginning. We're still within the same room most times here. A 10-second or so difference. You saw Lite with those double hits there, the chained. It's quick work of the 6 hits on the Daira. Oh, and this.
Yep, nice little fending off of the boomerang there from Lite.
Yeah, very nice.
Bat wants to swoop down on them a couple times though.
Eunos just goes ahead and skips that blue Gorilla, which will change the drop. It's not a big deal though. Drop will now be as if he has skipped the Chewy in P1, which is another kind of thing most runners are used to on a lot of runs, so.
And especially being on attack 4, Eunos just doesn't need to kill anything. If he doesn't get bag drops, that just means there's maybe extra enemies that it'll have to kill in Palace 2 to make up for not getting kills in Death Mountain.
No beam wrap for Lite. Goes back for the 50. No beam wrap for Eunos. Okay, that's fine. Neither runners get a time bonus.
Lite missed one of the big mats.
Cat remains. It's fine. Those cats can be problematic on the way back if you don't have beams and you don't know like where to stab or where to jump. It's usually a good way to get them. Even if there's like 2 of them remaining, you can do a couple of quick.
Oh, Lite goes back for another 50 bag,
Nice.
and with that, Eunos takes the lead. I was just about to note that Eunos caught up to only a couple seconds behind, but
Lite's just not trusting the 200 bags to drop. The 50s can help. They definitely can help if it's not too much of a trek back to grab it. I didn't see that one. I didn't see how much time that was lost really by doing that one. The
probably
first one,
about 6 seconds.
Yeah. I'm not sure the first one was as bad because it was on this middle platform, right? Oh no! Well, lead change again.
Yep.
Eunos going aggressive on the Mew when it was sitting in place there and then coming right, I think. There we go. Those Mews are tough to kill. Without downstab, kind of got to do a low, basically what is equivalent to kind of a low beam, even if you don't have beams.
And I honestly didn't even know you could kill them.
Oh yeah, before speedrunning this game, I don't know if I knew that or not.
I thought that until you had downstab, you just didn't mess with them. Just jump around.
Beamus? There's a nice beam back there by Eunos too, after dodging a fireball. Lite's going caves, cave ducks. Eunos gonna do the... Oh, yeah, we don't like that. We're gonna cave duck there too.
Yeah. That looked like it may have been a last-second decision to switch to the cave duck
if the guy doesn't go like a tile in front of you, it's usually bad. You don't want to mess with that. I think Eunos didn't hesitate quite long enough outside the door. It looked like it felt a little short, just a little bit. So the pattern was a little bit, not the pattern necessarily. It's just how the encounters are behaving. So you can never really truly be 100% on that walk because they are random walking, but. You usually get a favorable pattern that works 90-something% of the time, at least in my experience. Okay, I don't think Lite's gonna try the L-Hot. Oh, I'm wrong. Random walks, but favorable. Okay, and Eunos gets a nice easy back spawn. That was risky on Lite's part there. Eunos takes the
Oh,
boulder. See if he just does the walk normally here. I think he knows the backup here. No, he's just going to do the cat style. You can actually do that without cat style if you take the boulder encounter.
Light did cat's tile.
As long as you go into the
I think-
boulder the way Lite just did right there. Lite. So what Lite did was, I think Lite wanted to go where Lite took that encounter by the original boulder. They meant to go up and left, but it.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't have, I guess, the space to get to the left, so it would have been. In fact, now that I think of it, it would have been the same. What I was talking about with Eunos, it would have been the same distance as the boulder tile. So they also could have just done it the way they walked in. As long as you get diagonal from the boulder going into this cave, and then just you got to be quick. You can't you can't like miss the boulder when you try to hit it with the hammer. You do have to be quick there, but you can get in.
Link looks so proud in his one-up get pose.
Eunos gets one. Lite had a good spawn there. Easy walk. And no Happy New Year. How about a happy birthday? Happy birthday!
Eunos gets
Eunos
it.
back some time. Close race here. Close race. XP obviously still favoring Eunos. So we'll really see where everyone's at leaving P2.
Yeah, right now they're still only about a half screen apart.
High five.
Both collecting down stab at the same time.
Combat gets a little more fun now. Not that it wasn't.
Now getting the fairy spell, which is not going to be as useful of a spell as it was in the categories we saw them do yesterday.
Yeah, none of the fun broken stuff. So Eunos might get attack 5 as early as... I don't think he can get it in Heart Cave, but... You know, first enemy basically in P2, if a bag drops. Although now that I think of it, his drop is moved, so it's actually going to be that first enemy in P2 that is going to be the drop, so... It won't be till the second enemy minimum. I don't know where Lite's drop is because of the P1 stuff. I haven't actually noticed where the last one was. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Well,
Trying to
find
think.
out.
Saw them get the small drops, but
Yeah, exactly. That's what I remember. Alright. Swamp Walk here into P2. Looking for a back spawn. There's one for Lite. Could potentially get a 0 encounter now. Oh no, Eunos. Got a fast spawn. Tried to no buffer it. Lite's gonna be clean.
nice walk from Light.
Okay, Eunos gets a fairy there, which may be good.
Birds. Not as bad when you have down stab, but those heavy encounters in the swamp are some of the worst in the eastern continent. or western continent.
It's a Eunos with like 2.5. I don't know what you want to call it. It was one of them was swamp, one of them wasn't. And the fairy was swamp. So it's really.
Okay, so there's Lite's drop.
Was that on the first Doom Rattler in there or the second one?
It was the first one.
Oh, okay, so they have the same drop location right now. This should be the same for Eunos. Oh no. He does get the bag. And I'm betting he wanted the jar. I would have wanted the jar with this damage that's already been taken here. Oh no.
Oh, even more cast life right there.
Yeah.
So, gonna be a few rooms before you see another jar. You won't be able to cast fairy in
Eunos
the
can also
lava
take
room.
life. I mean, it's a good cast anyway. You're down to 1 health, but he can also take life in here. Light's not going to want to do that, though. Light won't be able to afford it, really, no matter what. And Light's going to need to kill pretty much everything. We'll see how the drops shake out, but we'll see them killing everything as of now. Nice elevator. That was like all the way in the wall still.
Like the first pixel you could start going up.
I don't know if I've seen it that far left still, and actually work. That was good.
And Eunos does take life, so no damage. We'll still have beams for the bot lava room. Oh, and Light just lost beams right before going into the room.
Could cast life, but chooses not to. Nice. Eunos could also take magic if he wants in here, but there's going to be a jar before he gets the opportunity to do that, so I don't think he will.
Yeah, and Eunos, doesn't need any more points.
Nope.
As long as he doesn't take magic 2, then already has the points he needs. So...
Even with magic 2, I mean, just the enemies that are, in the way, I think, will be enough. Actually, that's probably not true. Never mind. There's really only one more enemy you kind of have to kill, right? You don't even really the orange Doom Knocker or IK.
Yeah.
You don't really have to kill him technically, but it just doesn't save time to skip him. There's the jar. Speed is up to 901. This seems low still to me. I think we're low. I'm gonna need a bag here.
Oh dear. Okay.
And we are ferrying.
Yeah, I think Light's drop is going to be on the Moa. He won't be able to kill the Moa, so it's going to be on that first orange IK.
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, wait, with the move drop? No, I think that's still right. Yeah, I think that's right. Magic Pixel for Eunos. Oh, and on the way back. Nope.
Oh,
it
maybe
is the
not.
second one. I can never remember I was thinking because of the move drop. It's not even the second one. What are we missing?
It must be on this skeleton up here.
Okay, so it's
There it is, and it
normally
is a
would be on the
bag.
second one if you kill the Moa. That's what I'm thinking, I guess. Anywho, might need that blue, yeah. And I'm thinking you need 1650, right? Going down this elevator, or is it 16 flat? Are we gonna need a bubble here?
I think it depends on whether your drop winds up being on the red IK.
Right.
Whether it's 1650 or 16 flat, but
We'll see what Light wants to do.
I think
There's
it's
a bubble.
I think it might be 1550.
Yeah, maybe it's
I
15,
can't
50,
remember.
and 16. I don't know.
I can't do the math off the top
Nope.
of my head
It's
in this
impossible.
short amount of time.
I need a visual map to do the math. So
Well, there's a
I mean, I could walk through it in my head, but then I wouldn't be paying attention to this, so...
Yeah.
We'll just see what happens. Lite did not go for a bubble, so... Got 17 here, then... Yeah, I think it's going to depend on where the drop is.
As long as the drop is on a 50 enemy, Lite will get to...
They could just skip the orange and kill the red first if they know... Yeah, there's the... It's moot now. We got the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, but even if they didn't get the bag, they could have turned around to kill at least the red IK.
Yep. Alright, big sigh of relief, though. Don't want to get locked out of attack 6 here.
Helmet head unable to pull the helmet pull the head entirely out for Lite, but then Eunos had helmet head decapitated.
Jumped into the head at the end, I think, on purpose, because it didn't matter. The magic's lower than the health still anyway. Let's check these walks. Lite gonna retreat to the road. Eunos just going. Alright, we'll see. So, Eunos gets off this screen fast. We could get some good random walks here.
Oh, one tile before the road.
Yeah. Lite's taking another one over here too, and some bops. See, Eunos should be able to get out of here home free unless he gets a bad random in the grass. Okay.
One nice thing about being 6-1-2 out of Palace 2 is that now that you've made it out of Palace 2, you can just breathe a sigh of relief that in Palace 3, you're taking all of your levels in the early part. If you get beat up a little bit in the walk there, in the cave, or in that first room trying to fight the Doom Knocker or something, just get the magic and life levels.
Yep.
That kind of makes the first part easy.
Another lead change there. Lite ended up taking like 3.5 at least encounters there. That road one at the end, just adding insult to injury by the game. I think Eunos only had the 2. Clean all the way through the grass, so flip-flopping around.
Not that much, only about 3 seconds it looks like.
And Lite also is 1 level up behind. Oh no! That was Eunos' D-pad not going down when he wanted to go down. I guarantee it.
Yeah, so certainly isn't planned. Oh, graveyard encounter now too.
You're a lead changing all over the place. Just flipping back and forth. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, still not even a full screen lead.
Going with the quick hezzy. Oh. How many of those encounters is Lite gonna get this run that are just like barely far enough away?
Jar on the way in for Lite, a IK on the way in for Eunos. So
or magic refill either way, so maybe you would have wanted the jar just so you could refill life and then magic later, but Eunos can skip, probably doesn't have to kill like a Doom Knocker now or something,
yeah.
No one wants to mess with the Doom Knocker.
Yeah, it's not as important as in the Hundo No Major Glitches they ran yesterday, where that was a factor, because there you're getting the Magic 2, and you get the 100 points, so you get both, but you need the points more.
They both ended up killing it anyway, because they were both on a timing where it jumped right when they were trying to go. I think Lite might have killed it anyway, because of the XP. I think Eunos was trying to just skip
Oh.
through that.
Light has to cast jump, but has Magic 3 coming up with full life. Eunos may be casting life here and then getting Magic 3. Oh, he's going to wait.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be able to abuse. I don't know why he killed that. He might be adjusting his drop. I would guess that's what he was doing there. Because now he's definitely, I mean, he's definitely like over XP where you kind of want to be here. It's not that big of a deal. You could just not fairy the item, or you could just not cast jump on the way out. It's one or the other. Cast jump on the way in, though. Why not? So we're not fairying the item. No, well, we might still fairy the item. He'll get the level up right here. Light's getting their level up early as well, so... No super cool cast fairy, then take the level for either
Oh,
one.
Eunos is going to take a death?
Oh, that's risk. Eunos has already taken one, too.
Yeah.
So Eunos down 2 lives. We'll see what he wants to do in P4. You can still take 2 death abuses if you want.
Trying to skip that guy, I think, but then...
Sword cancel, trying to grab the jar.
Yeah. Decides to go back and take the drop. I think he was trying to skip that red IK both on the way back as well as on the way in.
Well, the count... Oh, where's Eunos going? No, no! No, buddy.
Eunos forgot that...
I'm just thinking about his drop. His drop's fine. His drop's going to be
Yeah.
at like 3 leaving here, which is like, he'll just have to kill like an extra enemy. He could even kill an extra enemy before leaving this palace if he wants, but he can do it in P4 also. He's just trying to set up a drop for Eco Key for later.
Uh-oh, staircase got all messed up.
We have no upstab. This is bad. This is like the worst thing. Look at this hole.
And
no.
he can't...
Okay, nice. Nice.
Got out.
That was a good
Every time
stab on that block.
He jumped up there and wanted to stab that block, but then there were two of those Mauheads just right there ready to...
Yeah, and
held
if that
on
happens
some
in P4,
projectiles.
it's not a big deal, because you can just upstab the blocks, but it's, of course, the one time we're in that room where we don't have upstab. Oh, Light, gotta be careful. Okay.
Light finishes it off, and Eunos might want to consider a life cast here.
Yeah, we'll get
That,
Light for
or at
shield.
least cast shield.
I don't know which one would be more beneficial. Probably life, but we'll see. Okay, didn't need either.
Yep.
I think it's the flying swords that really do the big damage from Rebo, right?
Yeah. This is pretty much the first sizable lead the game either runners had. And after this encounter, it's probably going to be about 30 seconds for Light. About 26 seconds.
Yeah, we'll get a better reading once we get to the town. A lot of overworld about to happen here.
Oh, Light's, or Eunos stubs his toe.
There's another
Oh no.
overworld encounter for Light this time. See if Eunos wants to cast life at all before this cave. Or just wing it. You really want to go, this cave that Light's in right now, you don't want to really stop. Because you will get bad random walks usually out here. And the only way to ensure that you won't have to slow down in that cave is to have beams. However, if you cast life, you can't fairy this item coming up. Okay, so Eunos does have to slow down. I
And
guess
just
Lite actually
go.
did cast life and I missed it, because yeah. And you can...
Fairies.
yeah, nice. There we go.
Fairies staying out of Eunos' way. So it gets a nice walk.
You saw Light when they grabbed the item. Before they grabbed the item, since we're not... I guess... is Eunos not going to fairy? Interesting. Late fairy.
Yeah.
If you just grab that without killing the item, or an enemy, and without fairying, he usually will get like all the way over to you and stab you. So Light actually did like a falling backwards beam on the way to the item, which kind of pushed the enemy backwards a tiny bit. Their words, not mine. You got to hit them in the meaty part. So it's a good little trick.
Oh, Light just missed that encounter skip. It was like a frame early, moved on to the...
Well, they've been doing that all game. Anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well do it on a skip. Nice patience by Eunos there. Quick pausing and unpausing too.
We get to see a nice graphical glitch from Light.
Hell yeah. Snow Link or Ice Link, whatever you want to call it.
Didn't get the super jump.
Oh, and Eunos gets Ocean Link. Oh!
Aw. Would have been nice to see one of them get it. And they both have to ferry down the chimney.
Alright, now for the real sword technique, upstab. Both runners have it now. Upstab doesn't get enough love, so I'm propping it up.
Stab for life, some say.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see, like, upstab used in one of the poses later. Who knows? Maybe someone will hit a button.
Yeah, so it looks like with better walks, Eunos did cut the lead back down to about 18 seconds.
A P.
Like talking to the little kid in town instead of the sign. We'll see what Eunos decides to talk to get a delay. Same kid.
Oh, Light goes in a little early there. On the spawn across from them. Okay, there you go. So another chance for Eunos to make up a little more time here. Oh no, the random walks.
Yep, and Eunos does get that skip.
Yep. Alright, here's the big walk. We're both going with the further back strat here. Oh, okay. Lucky Eunos stopped a tile later than he meant to. Oh,
Oh, the fairy stays out of the way.
one more. Here it is. I think Light was clean there too after that first one, because they're already in there. I didn't hear anything over there. I got Light's audio up. I was watching Eunos. So yeah. Pretty decent end of the walks for both.
Yeah, nice dodge at the end from Eunos too to keep the LZ clean.
Yeah, this is like 10 seconds or something now. We're in that range. We're close. Eunos, though, again, down 2 lives. So we'll see what he wants to do. This is the palace we're going to kind of find out.
Yeah, might try to only do 1 death.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do here. I'd probably do just the one, but it will usually cause some time loss. We might see some jumpless candle jumps to try to conserve magic and time. Like, we'll have the luxury of doing whatever they want here, basically, taking all the deaths. They could even skip the first one, keep a bonus third life for the end game. Which really just doesn't cost you anything but about 3 seconds of time.
Yeah. P5, Death Abuse.
Nice short hop over the Doom Knocker when jump is cast there.
Yeah.
Oh no! Okay, well,
That
brings Lite's life down one closer to Eunos.
Yep.
We're seeing these candle jumps, 3 for 3. Keep it going.
The Light does cast jump, but not not going to take a death now, and that is a lead change.
Wow, we've had I don't know how many at this point, but yeah. That is a lead change, and we're bound to see another one pretty soon, depending on the death abuse situation coming up in the next lava room, so...
Yeah, I feel like if we say that Eunos got the first lead by getting double bubble, that this is now the 5th lead change?
Yeah. I was gonna say it's at least... I feel like it's more than that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's either the 5th or the 7th. I feel like there are those 2 quick lead changes in Death Mountain.
Yeah, we did
And then-
have a couple of quick ones.
And then Palace, coming out of Palace 2, there was a lead change where Light got the encounters on the way to Shield Town, and then Eunos got the encounters on the way to Palace 3. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there is one other set of lead changes in there somewhere.
Eunos skipping, Light taking, so we're gonna be about even here, almost. Yeah.
Yeah, slight lead for Eunos. The death scene takes a little bit of time. Uh-oh, Eunos landed on one of the raw heads. Oh, Light also has some trouble right at the end of the room.
Yeah, it's like 3 seconds, and both back to even on lives, so both runners will have their 2 for the rest of the game after this Palace.
Oh.
WizCon.
Yeah, Light landing right on that wizard's head. But
Should be okay still.
this can be a scary stretch getting to that last death abuse where, okay, you just get there. You take a couple hits from wizards, but you just make it there and then use your magic to get there and
Yeah,
then
that hit.
take that death and everything's fine. But
Light wants that one back. That
yeah,
easy jump over the... Now we're down to 1. There's really not anything else that's gonna cause trouble, though.
yeah, but you really don't want to cast life. But as long as you take out these Doom Knockers, the next one's even easier one.
Say, commentator's curse, I hope I didn't just do it. But yeah, these enemies are generally pretty straightforward. There's no more Wizrobes to worry about.
Yeah, there's the one that will be despawning right as you come down the elevator. As long as you go straight to the right, you don't have to worry about it. There's just one tin suit to hop over, but you don't want to use your magic on life if you're Light, because it's better to just make it without getting hit and then cast jump.
Yep.
Because if you don't have jump and you have to go deal with these sine wave raw heads. No matter how much life you have, you lose it all if you fall in the lava.
Yeah, if you don't use jump in this room, you're either losing life or time. It's like guaranteed, so. And now, we're synced.
Yep.
At least on my screen. Who's in the lead? Someone tell me. Did we get a lead change?
No, Eunos by about a half second still has the lead.
Oh, I got light on my side now. I don't know, I might have to refresh or something. Actually, that wouldn't change anything.
I mean, it is really clean up. I can...
Carrick will decide this.
Yeah.
See what Carrick wants to say about this race.
Separation.
Nothing like a all keys race getting to Carrick at the same time, and then Carrick being like giving one runner the god Carrick and the other runner like 20 misses. You know?
I'll refresh here after the Carrick races. Now I'm looking at their individual timers, and it looks like
I am be off a little bit. I might have to refresh too. Yeah, we can do
Lite's timer is about a second ahead, so that would mean Lite's about a second further behind.
Pretty quick for Lite.
Yeah, and Eunos is still waiting. So
right. It was like 5 seconds slower. It wasn't terrible.
But the Carrick RNG, if the lead hadn't changed back, the Carrick RNG definitely changed the lead again.
Alright, I'm all refreshed.
Yeah. Just had it load up again now. Just saw Lite enter Palace 5.
Yep. I feel like we were pretty far behind then.
Yep.
Good stuff. Now we get to watch Eco Key. And I stopped paying attention to both runners' drops, so hopefully, in case of a miss, we have a drop set up. Oh, Lite stopping late there. Yeah. Alright, Eunos, chance to catch up. Looks good. Nice.
Got it. It's the key. There's a high five, and we have another lead change.
Dang! So now about 6 seconds ahead for Eunos there. Got a lot of randomness in P5, so see what happens here. Nice kill on the bar.
Yeah. Really smooth. Lite gets the drop.
Okay, that's good. You never want to see someone have to wait here and kill a Mago. Lock room. See some dunks.
Yeah,
get that.
Eunos.
Get that. Alright. Nice, okay.
Somewhat quicker block room for Lite, but Eunos still ahead. Ooh, there was a bag drop for Eunos. See, Eunos actually didn't have a drop set up.
Yeah, I noticed that in that room. I was like, where's the drop? But got the eco key done. It just puts a little more pressure on you when you do the eco key, which maybe is a good thing. I mean, there's always still a backup if you miss it, but it's just like, you really know you're going to lose even more time without the drop there.
And Eunos just got a Mago kill. I was just about to note that got that bag drop from that orange IK, and normally you're looking for at least one bag drop or a Mago kill to get enough points. Sometimes the Magos just get in your way, and all of a sudden you're worried if you're going to get too many points, but ooh, it was a nice one. But Eunos left that bag behind, but gets a Mago kill, so as long as Eunos kills all of the enemies that one typically would, gonna get through here with plenty of points.
We're about a second apart now, if not less. And Eunos got hit. Light didn't kill the enemy. What's happening? The life cast?
Light, cast life.
Oh, I kind of like that. That was neat. One of those beams hit and, like, not do damage? There's, like, iframes there?
It seemed like it, yeah. Wow. Oh, Eunos is down to 1 bar.
Okay, okay.
Another Mago kill.
Surfing over Magos. Nice.
As long as this room is nice to Eunos, and Eunos might want to pick up the magic jar on the way. Yes.
Yoink. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
Please let him get it.
I thought he
Here we
had
go.
it. What? That was weird.
I think that he was in the yeah, they're about tied again now. But Light might be grabbing that jar on the way back. Eunos takes another hit though from one of the Stalfos.
Yeah, Light will for sure grab that on the way back.
But
Oh, take it back, take it back. Get that one instead.
I think Eunos was like in the Wosu's hitbox, and like when he's trying to down stab on the jar, he hit the Wosu and then like jumped up again. And never quite got down to where the jar was. But it all happened really fast. I don't know if I can say for sure that I know what happened.
Eunos hopping right on top of that beam. Oh, be careful. He's still fine. I'd like to see no more damage though before
Yeah.
Guma. We've got another life cast from this jar coming up. But after that, we're gonna start getting a little risky.
Oh, Light getting hit by that, getting hit by the skull bubble.
Yeah, was it not in the spot it should have been? Was it not low enough there? Wonder if they didn't stab or something on the elevator.
Okay, both take out the blue IK cleanly. Eunos must have got the jar on the way down. Light left it. I'm guessing Light has enough health that they're not going to bother picking up the jar on the way back up either. Now, Eunos, though, is in territory where he probably won't get the oh, he's gonna try to skip it. Oh, successful red IK skip. So Eunos maybe can still get town level
Pushed
ups.
him off the screen. That's so good.
Yeah. For some reason, that one just doesn't want to let you neutral jump over it.
Yo. Crazy Guma fights.
Yeah.
And we're basically tied again here.
Yeah. Eunos seems like Light has a frames lead now.
Mm-hmm.
So there was yet another lead change, but not a big one.
A lot of game left still.
And let's say Eunos probably is going to want... Eunos can make it, but does he want to try? Okay, he made it. He had 100 points left to spare. Had he killed the red IK, I think still would have made it if he did it perfectly, but probably better off not pushing it. That he knew as long as he didn't make a mistake that he would. Almost the miss level from Eunos, but at least he had taken Magic 6 already. You can deal with Life 4, but still, that's just the chances of dying are much increased if you're trying to go to New Kasuto and back and play Palace 6 at only Life 4. You gotta start looking to play hitless.
I think Lite was 1 or maybe even 2 pixels too far to the left there, so I'm docking him like 10 seconds for that door entry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a left side exit. You're gonna watch when these runners come out of the doors. Light will be on the left side of the door. Eunos, I think, got it, so it should be on the right side of the door. It's very important. Yep. Frames lost. Eunos got it. Rest.
And there's a skip for Lite.
Eunos clean too. Good. Double skips. We are cruising. What are we gonna see though here? Who's gonna do what? What strats?
And these Wilson fences are, when I've misleveled in the past, these Wilson fences are a place where having only Life 4 becomes a huge difference, because Life 6, you just take a bunch of hits, you'll get to New Kasuto, and you can refill your health just fine, but all of a sudden at Life 4 you take a few hits, and those rocks do a lot more damage. You might be limping into the cave here with a bar and a half of health or so.
Both runners clean with the they did the bridge strat. Both of them didn't do the Lord Doo-Doo, whatever you want to call it.
Bag for Lite, and Eunos cast Jump.
Yes. Jump
might not have
acceptable.
Oh, into New Kasuto. They're both going to need to talk to the Magic Lady. Getting their refills just a few seconds apart. Now into the fireplace to get the spell. And now...
All important. Oh, alright. Pretty good. Reverse aerial standing stab? What do we got from
Eunos,
I didn't see it.
Eunos was just standing at the start of the screen.
Okay, that's why I missed it. I was looking at lights, and I'm like, okay, Eunos is gonna do it in a second, and I didn't even look over.
Yeah, Eunos got a first frame. Yeah.
Which is also swag. But to the untrained eye, not so much.
Now they have all 8 magic containers. Light did a little hesitation before going back in the cave. I'm guessing that was just pressing left on the D-pad too early.
Alright, we're gonna need tech-type math. Eunos is doing the fairy method.
So
Really no math required. Just quick back and forth. Light took a backwards bop, so that might be okay.
yeah, I got
Good.
a forward bop as well, so I don't know exactly.
Light's second encounter was not... They were random walking, for sure, up into them. Okay, 1 for each.
Oh no!
2
Heart set for Eunos.
Alright, that's rough. That'll put Light into a 1 encounter lead.
Yeah.
Basically.
Let's say Light stabs the Doom Knocker a couple times.
Eunos ferrying through this first room. We got a whole bunch of liberal magic use we can do in here now before the jar, with the kind of knowing we can get it every time. So yeah, jump there. Light's been a little more traditional with the casting here.
No, Michelle Volt. This is best of 5. Yeah, Eon's got your answer there. So this is the first race they've played today. There were 2 races yesterday. They're going to do 1 more after this one. And then Game 5 will be scheduled for a later date if necessary. Series is tied 1-1, and this race has been close, going back and forth the whole way ever since Palace won.
Yeah.
I think we've had some kind of a lead change in every Palace, or at least the walk in between, if not the Palace itself.
Nice fight there for Eunos. Both runners ferrying, and yeah, we're gonna see that jar here on the screen wrap. Yoink.
Yeah, Light has enough to cast Fairy again and still have full magic.
Yeah, I do like Fairy here rather than jump because it keeps your menu at Fairy. It's just a little less menu time. You're going to be going back and forth a little bit, using Fire up here and whatnot. And then Fairy again.
Oh, Eunos landing on top of that wizard. The wizard just had to spawn in that one spot, though, where you either have to wait for it or you can't avoid it. And if you stop moving, then all of a sudden the wizards are spawning all around you, and you don't have the momentum, and you don't have the space to build momentum.
Nice. Fire room for Light. Here we go with Eunos. Uh-oh. Okay,
It's a little worried that Eunos jumped too late in that first jump for a moment, but then did make the jump and everything got back under control. Okay, Light is through successfully. Let's see, Rebo refight number 2. Yes, no walking on life bars, and there was much sadness. Light makes quick work of Rebo. Ooh, nice double hit from Eunos.
Yep. Pretty quick. And we'll see what kind of strats we see on Barba from both runners. I don't know if anyone wants to do anything ultra risky here or not. Maybe a jumpless jackhammer. Yeah, that's what we're gonna get on Lite's side, it looks like.
Uh-oh.
Or
Takes
sorry,
a hit.
sideways. The sideways jackhammer, not the jumpless.
Lite took a hit, but still finished it off one cycle.
Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy speed on those hits that, like, it looked... What they just did looked easy, but
Yeah.
it was not. And here we go. End game time, with, like, what are we... Within 10 seconds here. Find out when they enter the town, I guess.
Yep. No miss levels on either end.
21 entry there. On the light side. Yeah, it was like about 10 seconds, just under. Like 9.5 seconds, so...
And Big Slamoo, game 4 is going to be any % no healer glitch. So it's several minutes longer than regular any %, but similar idea where they'll go Dark Death Mountain, then get the items from Palace 2, 3, and after some up and A's, they'll go to Darunia and they will get to Glitch Town by HUD warping. And then they can still use Scroll Lock to beat the game.
That's the extremely old school method of getting to Glitch Town.
Yep. It's pretty much the route once used for an any % world record. I think Fiesel had like a 28 with it.
Okay,
And
Light
now...
misses that, what we're gonna see here?
Second try.
no!
Oh no!
Eunos gonna have a chance to take the lead, and will, right there.
Yep.
Also doesn't need the jar. Light's gonna get that jar. I think? No, I'm wrong.
Nope. Pass.
But Eunos!
Uh-oh.
Into the lava we go! Alright, last life for Eunos. Gotta put on the game face now.
Yep, and Light missing an encounter, and so does Eunos misses the same one.
I don't mean to laugh.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
They're both on their last life now.
Alright, both runners are now back against the wall, and like it really, for both runners, could not have started any worse than that, so they're gonna put their heads down here and... Whoa! Light almost gets the crazy ultra skip there, though.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's only like you have like a 1 frame window to get it if you go for it. So, oh, Light. Okay, that was a really rough pattern from that MOA.
Eunos bouncing into a coconut.
Yeah, and they both probably want to keep their magic, so I don't think we'll see any.
Yeah, you don't. All resources are important at this point with only the 1 life left. So
Eunos
Health
kills
magic.
Max. So Eunos is right where he wants to be points-wise, so at least Eunos can just not worry about these lizards the rest of the way.
yeah, you also have to not worry about any MOAs. So yeah, he's gonna ferry out of there. Don't want to accidentally kill one. Maybe he did though. Maybe he's just gonna take the level up now. I don't know. See what he does
Just
on his
cast
red
life.
guy. Skip the red guy. Yeah, he's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both at good XP.
So Eunos probably just wants to keep the magic that he's got until the Bicula rune. Light has some magic to play with. So there's a jar to check for. I don't think either runner is going to afford to check for the jar more than once. Uh-oh. Eunos takes a body slam from the spicy. This is pretty much tied.
Yeah, that jar is going to be a one and done unless they, like, need it emergency style, like,
Yeah.
which is possible, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. So yeah, we're going to be looking for getting the level up as late as possible, as if it were a PB attempt, and we're not taking a death abuse anyway. The only difference is you don't have the backup of taking the death abuse, so you pretty much have to do it that way. So once they get that level up for Magic 8, you don't necessarily have to completely stop using your magic, but you want to save as much as you can for Thunderbird.
Yeah, you can use 1.5 bars, maybe 2.5 bars. You'd have to go without probably casting Reflect.
I mean, you could technically probably cast Life if you wanted, but then you're just doing Thunder only, which might be pointless to cast Life if you're going to take a hit from Thunderbird without shield or something. Oh, okay. This is neck and neck. I don't even really know. Who knows if it's synced perfectly? They're so close.
Yes, they are in the Pez Palace. Oh no, Lite taking some hits. Alright, let's see. They're in the same room. Let's see if either of them get a jar.
Okay, yeah.
Lite casts Life and
That's
takes
good.
the magic level. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say, just do it now, because that's all they had left.
Yeah.
Skipping that rope is somewhat annoying. It's not a big deal, but Eunos did skip it to save the level up.
Yep. So...
Nice Becula room. Oh no! Started talking too soon. Eunos had a nice one. Lite was a small hiccup.
Lite still has enough magic for all of the spells against Thunderbird and another 2 jump casts or 1 shield cast, as long as they don't get bubbled. That is one thing that is a concern coming up here, is getting bubbled. So Eunos still has a... Oh, that was a nice way to fend off the Eagle Knight there for Eunos.
Yeah.
Lite in the same room, also getting...
Uh-oh. Don't jump backwards. Okay.
Okay, Lite does not get bubbled, so...
Yeah, both runners in good shape. Plenty of health for Lite.
Yeah, Eunos still has the level up coming, so cast Fairy over the Spicy.
It's going to come down to our Thunderbird fight here, and potentially the Dark Link fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lite didn't like that
Lite
better.
took a hit. Lite's only going to be able to take 1 hit from Thunderbird, so it'll be probably a pretty fast fight, but there Eunos gets the level up and goes down.
They might be able to afford 2 with shield cast? I'm not sure. I don't think
it might be 2. Yeah, it's about
that.
Yeah.
Alright,
I guess with shield cast, it is about... It's about 1.5 bars. See, Eunos is at Thunderbird.
1, 2, 3.
Lite gets Thunder ready. Lite skipped the Reflect cast to save, probably just to save time. Uh-oh, takes a hit.
Yeah, I can't tell. If
Another hit.
One.
That's a game over for Lite.
Dang.
So, I don't...
Great race all the way to the end. I mean...
Lite had to go for it.
Yeah.
Eunos is at Dark Link. Lite is going to continue. Eunos has a game over.
I wonder if Lite tried to cast Reflect there, or didn't have... Was it like a... No, it wouldn't have been a tiny sliver short.
No, they just didn't. They just didn't cast it. I think to save the time on the
might
cast.
Have helped. Yeah.
Oh, no. Eon says Lite did cast Reflect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, only 1 bar of magic left should mean they cast everything, now that I think of it. Yeah, so... Because you would still have enough for shield on Dark Link.
Yeah.
Normally.
So that is GG's.
Yeah, Eunos dropping a... What is that? 77-28? 77-25, excuse me. finish time was 28 because Lite just dropped the forfeit right after the finish. So GG's, that puts Eunos up 2-1. We're gonna have game 4. I don't know how long we're gonna wait here. Shortly.
Probably just a few minutes. So I have a couple ounces of coffee here that got cold during that race. I'm gonna slip it in the microwave real quick. Apologies in advance to Alice HK8.
Yeah, we're going to put a real short timer on the restream. I think 3 or 4 minutes should do it. Everyone, go get up, get a few stretches in, refill your water bottle, do what you gotta do, and we'll see you right back here in a few minutes. See ya then.